Hi everyone, I'm Grundy, and you are Go for Grundy. With me, as always, is my best buddy in the whole world, Jay. Jay, how you doing tonight?
Listen, doing about as good as you could expect. The carryover. I mean, it might be a new day for you guys, but the boiling has never stopped.
That's right. We are continuing the recording in our two-parter on the OnlyFans teacher. I don't know what we're going to call the episode yet. But Jay, would you like to recap it for everyone?
Oh, I screamed a lot of things into the microphone for a long time.
So we're covering the story of the OnlyFans teacher. She made an apology video for having been caught creating a video in her actual real life public school classroom by her students who found the videos online, showed their parents. She essentially took no responsibility for the video and posting it online herself. She used the phrase revenge porn. I wouldn't really consider sharing a link that someone publicly posted as revenge porn. I would consider, like, let's say her husband shared a link. That could be revenge porn. You know what I mean? But her sharing her own
against her will, against her will.
If
her husband shared it
her
against
husband
will,
uploads
sure.
the video or something that she didn't want up there, then that would be revenge porn. But if like she has her own porn website and a bunch of people find her porn website, it's not revenge porn. She took no responsibility at all. She blamed society for what teachers are paid. She blamed the students for sharing it. She blamed the parents for sharing it. She blamed the faculty for sharing it. The only person not blamed in the entire equation.
She blamed her students themselves, who were not legally of age to consume the content that she produced.
Yeah, and it's their fault that they clicked OK instead of cancel.
But now, and again, never took any responsibility herself. But now let's listen to her try to humanize herself and tell us how she felt about all of this, if you're willing.
Hello, my name is Samantha Peer.
I'm a human. I'm a real person.
Or you might know me as my alias Chloe Carter. And I just wanted to give a little update after hearing
I'm trying
some comments that were made about
so much to
my
scream.
statement.
All right, Jay.
So the biggest concern
what do you think the biggest concern people have concerning her prior video statement are? Let's do a little predict a Rooney Dooney and see if we got any quinky dinks.
What I would think, or what this like?
What do you think the consensus of the internet's fury was based upon?
I mean, if the internet was a sensible place, if the internet was a place, and again, this is me projecting my sensibilities. What would make sense to me that people would be offended by is her the lack of her taking any responsibility for her own actions.
All right.
The fact that she never, she never accepted any of the blame. She said, "Oh well, no, I'm not perfect, and I've made mistakes and whatever."
Well, let's find out if you're
live with those mistakes if that's the case. Don't blame everyone else. Don't expect everyone to just be able to forgive you. Don't expect to be able to reclaim whatever position you lost because of those missteps.
All right. You ready to keep going? See if you're right?
I'm not.
See if you're correct?
That I read was a lack of remorse. And
is that correct? Is that a win? Did you guess? You got it right?
I know this was a very big mistake. I've never defended myself saying that it was an okay thing to do. Looking back at it, I would never do that again. But I also am a...
But what? She's a person? What do you think the backpedal is here?
But I'm human, and, everyone else is human,
and?
We all make mistakes.
That is true. We all do make mistakes, but we don't all get railed on a student's desk in a public school classroom.
I do
And
make
we
mistakes
don't all
too.
get away with our mistakes. We have
That's
to
true.
fucking-
Everyone, yeah, we don't all get away with our mistakes.
We
My-
suffer the consequences and we learn because of them. We don't whine to the internet and then say, hey, you know what? We all make mistakes.
Yeah, this is just what this is asking
shouldn't
for
have
is
to
for us to
suffer mine.
pretend that the mistake didn't happen. It's not.
Exactly.
You're not. You know, it's not that you've grown or anything. No, the problem is that
And then
everyone found out.
You filthy slut! You slut! Take it, suffer, and then fucking learn from your mistakes and become a better person because of it. Don't ask everyone to fucking disregard what you did, you slut!
Although this was a very big mistake, this isn't who
Was
I
it?
am, and it doesn't define who I will be in the future.
Oh,
I've been a teacher for
Convenient.
7 years, and 5 of those 7 years were in Lake Havasu, teaching 8th grade science. And before this incident, if you had asked anybody, my coworkers, my former students, my current students, I'm really confident that they would tell you I
not a
was very
slut.
passionate about my job, and I was very good at it. I have an undergraduate degree in biology, and I have my master's in secondary education. I'm very highly qualified to teach what I do. And the last several years, I've had very
She's well qualified to give a biology lesson.
I bet she is. I bet her students could attest to that. I mean, being blown out, being piped. They're being piped on her students' desks. Hey, that's my desk. The student said from Lake Havasu. Hey, that's my desk. That's Mrs. fucking whatever her face is. Vaginal juices dripping onto the place where my fucking textbook has been. I would bet that they've got something to say about your capacity as a teacher of biological fucking. I'm sorry. I can't hold
high
it together.
evaluations.
I hate this person so much.
I was very, very good at teaching science, but I also care deeply about my students. And I
How deeply?
She
I cared-
squirted.
care for them
Across.
as much as I care for my own 2 children.
She cared so much that she squirted from Brian's desk onto fucking Carrie's desk. That's how much she cared. That's how deeply she cared about her
The-
students.
She all of I through fucking J, bro. Fucking got it right across the desk.
She had to fucking call the janitor and oh my god, that was a fucking travesty.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to cut all the
I
last.
cared how
Oh.
they performed not
No,
only in my
there's a lot to
classroom,
cut,
but their
but
other
there's a lot of-
classes. I would constantly check in with their other teachers, especially those that I know needed that extra care. I loved watching them grow from the fall all the way to the spring. That age group is so amazing to me because they change so much. They become young adults in that time.
Did she write this for a Brazers audition?
Brazzers, it's not
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Did she write this for a Brazzers audition?
I would guess yes. I mean, I think she's
It's
trying
like-
to parlay. I think she's trying to parlay this career-ending decision into a career opener. Like that's what it looks like to me.
Because she's like, it looks like she's like trying to be a writer for Brazzers now. She's
Oh,
like,
man,
and
that's
then work her way
bad.
up to Fluffer, and then after Fluffer, be in the videos.
She doesn't even deserve to be on camera, if you ask me. What's next from Lake Havasu?
And I'm very upset that I don't get to watch this group of students. This group of students was very
They got to watch you. He made sure of that.
special to me. And
You're pretty special to them too.
I miss them every day. I was very passionate about my job. It brought me so much
She's passionate about every job she does.
joy. It was all I talked
My
about
life.
when I would get home because it was
I'm
just
sure.
so
I'm sure that was mutual with your students.
amazing. Every single part. My coworkers, my principals, my students,
They're brothers and sisters.
the whole thing was so great. And if I could go back and take it back, I would. Because I should be with my fifth period right now. I should be teaching about magnets.
But
Juggalo
instead,
confirmed. Juggalo confirmed.
but instead, she was teaching about. She was teaching about some type of flow. It wasn't magnetic flow, but it was the flow of the Bartholin's glands and their capacity to span a fucking 12-foot classroom.
But I'll never do that again. And I pay the price every single day.
So pay the price. Stop looking like such a fucking victim. Take your comeuppance. Face the consequences of your shitty fucking decisions and learn and become a better person because of it. Don't fucking make this type of content painting yourself as a victim and expecting to have zero consequences for your fucking actions. At least socially, again, we talked about this in the last episode. Socially, there are no consequences. There is no stigma for the behavior that you're fucking exhibiting. There's no bad consequences. But at least in the context of an educator, right? Like the school board or whoever was, whatever regulatory body was actually overseeing your position and the decisions that you were making as an educator, the role that you are playing, right? Thank God this came out in the wash. Thank God that people could say, hey, you know what? This is not a role model. Sorry.
Of course, I'm remorseful. I miss it a lot. I've never asked for sympathy. I just want to move on with my life. Because
I just want to go on record and point out that we're living in a time in society when people are whining that their students at their school found out about their pornography careers. Okay, like that's the point we live at in society. I just want to remind you at where we are on the curve to idiocracy right now. Okay.
That she's the victim.
Yeah. Soon we're gonna be at fucking Starbucks hand jobs, dude, with fucking President Camacho.
Because she wanted to make money. She wanted to blow up online.
Because they don't pay science teachers enough.
You know what? It blew up in the worst way. Like, she was hoping to fucking blow up.
No, it blew up in the only way it could.
No, but she was hoping that it would blow up in a way that would be profitable to her. But instead, she's having to pay the consequences, and she's having to suffer the social stigma.
Fair.
Listen, you're not 18. You don't get to do this. You graduated and you earned the position that you got, and then you tried to exploit it, but it was just totally inappropriate, excuse me. It was totally inappropriate for the position the role that you are playing in the larger scheme of things. You're an educator, you're a role model. Face the consequences of the
like
decision.
if I'm a drug dealer and I'm a fucking elementary school teacher and they find out that I'm a drug dealer, not only am I a drug dealer, but I was dealing drugs at the school.
Your students. Get real. Face the consequences. At least you're not in jail, right?
Yeah. This lady should be happy she's not in jail.
Like, you're dealing with some comeuppance online.
She's
You're dealing
mad.
with
She's
some
mad that
comeuppance
she's got
online.
this. She's mad that she's gotten the level of kickback that she had.
Imagine.
She's mad she got fired. She's lucky she's not in prison, dude.
I mean, let's talk about the fucking like the behavioral like the content that she's putting out. I mean, it is like, and again, like you're the one that made the example, but like it is like, realistically, it is comparable. Like it's comparable to that of like a drug dealer, right? Like you're creating a pattern of behavior. You're creating like there's a it rewires your dopaminergic your reward system in your brain where you're able to watch certain behaviors, you're able to take certain substances, and then you receive a reward, and that just becomes a feedback loop wherein you're chasing that dragon.
And not only
So,
that,
I mean-
but the parents are the ones who find out about it. It's not even the school who finds out about it. It's the kids who find out and tell the parents. The parents tell the school. Like, that's like, at that point, you have no choice but to fire them. Like, they could have found out about it and been like, look, we'll give you a choice. Quit doing that, or you're fired from here and you got to pick. And then she could have, just picked, and then they could have never brought it up again. But no, unfortunately, you didn't tell the school. You didn't come up with a plan for this. You just took it upon yourself. You went behind their back. You did it in the building, so you're sneaking around on them as well. Like it's fucking
But
shit.
just to expect no circumstances. It's like, listen, what you're doing is exploitative. You're trying to exploit, and again, this is her trying to exploit her position as an educator.
Huh?
The access that she's been granted to an educational institution.
And she's lucky.
Right, like
She's lucky she's not in jail right now. She has no idea how lucky she is. She's complaining about the slap on the wrist that she fucking got, and she's sitting there
laying on her
whining
back.
about it.
Fucking squirting her Bartholin's glands. She's squirting onto fucking Brian's desk. Come on, get real. You're fucking exploiting your like, not just your it's not your students, but I mean you're exploiting the community at large.
Right?
It's like, I mean, and she's whining. She can't handle the fucking heat that she's getting. Face the consequences of your decision. Face them. Stop whining on the internet. You're not above
Never
the law.
asked for sympathy. I just want to move on with my life.
That's exactly what she's asking for. Just to be forgiven.
Because this is not where I wanted to be. And it hurts.
Obviously. Obviously. It
I'm
hurts.
tired of the adults who are so hypocritical.
Shut the
We're
fuck
people,
up,
we're
you
supposed
slut!
to make mistakes. Mine was big, and I'm going to learn from it.
Yeah, then shut
But
the
it's
fuck
not
up.
fair that my name and my family have to be drug across the nation. I have people
What's
calling
fair,
and
then?
texting
What's
me,
fair?
threatening to come after me, to show up to my house, to go after my 4 and 7-year-old. It's not fair to them.
At least someone is looking out for your 4 and 7-year-old.
Oh shit! Ooh, spicy. That's extra crispy.
Yes, I am
not
still
her.
advertising because it's not safe for me to leave my.
What? The fuck, you slut? Did you say? She's still advertising. But she's the one looking out for her 4 and 7-year-old.
If I could go back and take it back, I would. Because I should be with my 5th period right now. And I pay the price every single day. Of course, I'm remorseful. I miss it a lot. I've never asked for sympathy. I just want to move on with my life.
I'm
Because
confused. What's she asking for now?
This is not where I wanted to be.
What's this all for?
And it hurts every day. I'm tired of the adults who are so hypocritical.
Oh,
We're people, we're supposed to make mistakes,
right. Yeah.
Mine was big,
especially
and I'm
mine
going to
should
learn
be
from it.
disregarded.
but it's not fair that
I
my
should mess
name.
with.
It's so dismissive to just describe like everything as a
Oh, we
mistake.
all make mistakes.
You know, like there's a
We
guy
all
like
suffer for them. We suffer for them.
Like-
We pay the price for those mistakes. Face your consequences. You.
the guy
And then-
the guy who is in his living room and doesn't make it to the bathroom, accidentally squirts a little bit in his pants. Okay, that's a mistake, okay? Now what you did, you can classify it as a mistake. All right? But there are levels of severity to mistakes, and you had to make a lot of stupid fucking decisions to get to your fucking level of mistake. Okay? Like it's so dismissive
Even
to just
the guy-
classify
even
it
the
as a
guy-
fucking mistake.
Even the guy who shat in his pants because he fucking waited a little too long.
Yeah, he thought it was a fart, and he just like, whoops, it wasn't a fart. You know, like
Even to compare it to that, I mean, that's a charitable. That's giving.
no,
her
but
a
she's
charitable
she's
gift.
asking for the same level of charitability that we would give that guy. That guy who like no harm done, okay, by his accidentally. Oh, he accidentally pooped his pants just a little bit. You know, he goes changes his pants. He's in his own house. You know, it's like it's not the same level of and that guy. It's like, oh well, you know, maybe he's a little sick, maybe he's ill. You know, like I'm not gonna hold it against him. Everyone's gonna forget about it in a day. You know what I mean? But this lady, she had to like she's asking for the same level of charitability that we would give that guy, as if her mistake is somehow on the same level, you know, culpability wise, as the guy who just accidentally squirted in his pants because he was sick. You know. Like it's not on the same level, lady. It's that there's different levels of repercussions based on how stupid and how severe your fucking mistake is. And your mistake was really fucking stupid. Your mistake was a million fucking caked on mistakes on top of each other. Fucking and you built yourself a house of cards. Now it's fucking collapsed and you're a fucking clown. Sorry, dude. Get off the fucking internet. Fucking maybe move to another city and start over. You're done. Like that's it.
Get the fuck over it. Figure out a new plan. Stop asking for forgiveness. Face the consequences and shut the fuck up. You slut.
Name and my family have to be drug across the nation. I have people calling and texting me, threatening to come.
You know what's the worst part of this is that like her OnlyFans is getting like she is like this is benefiting her. She is getting more on. We live in an attention economy, right? Attention-based economy. This is late-stage capitalism, toxic bullshit that we're experiencing, and she is the beneficiary of all of this toxic behavior. So, what she is experiencing now is what's called a fucking rush. Everybody is trying to pay attention to her.
You know what?
And I mean, whether it's good or bad, there's no such thing. I mean, it all equates to dollars for her. So the more attention that's being paid to her, the more people. I mean, whether people are shitting on her or not, there are going to be more eyes. There are going to be more eyes on her situation, and there, as a result, will be more people willing to pay money and sponsor her and pat her on the back and absolve her of all of her fucking sins.
You know what?
She's
I'm
to benefit from this.
We've been looking for an excuse to do some. We've been plugging our Discord. We've been looking for an excuse to do some Discord only content, and I think what we'll do is we're gonna see if we can find any of her videos online, like on free or anything anywhere, and we're gonna do for our premium fucking group, which all you have to do to join that is just fucking join our fucking Discord. We'll do a video for you guys where we actually rate the porn itself, or something like that.
We'll do something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And you can probably gamble on me screaming certain words into the microphone.
Oh,
which
for
I'll
sure, for sure. But yeah, subscribe to the Discord for an update on that. Maybe if we can find any videos, we'll make sure to.
we're gonna
review this shit. All right.
We're gonna find some, and there's gonna be me screaming a lot of expletives.
What are you gonna scream, Justin? What are you gonna scream into the microphone?
Do you want me to?
I want you to do it now because I need a whole bunch for the supercut.
filthy fucking slut. Filthy whore. Shut your fucking mouth and take your comeuppance.
Come after
Slut!
me, to show up to my house, to go after my 4 and 7-year-old.
At
It's
least
not fair to
someone's
them.
paying attention. At least someone
Yes, I am still
is looking out for
advertising
them.
because it's not safe for me to leave my house.
Oh,
I
right.
am guessing it's probably impossible for me to get a job within town.
I can't even handle it. She just went on that whole fucking rant and then said, yeah, I'm still advertising, but this is why. It's because it's your fault. And I still need to make money. So I'm fucking sorry, but what in the God's name is going on with this?
This is what I have to do if
Shame her! Shame!
my family wants to be fed. I can't sit and do nothing and let my children starve. That's
Fuck your children. Fuck you.
heartless.
What is heartless and what is
I'm
absolutely tone deaf is to fucking sit here and try to fucking paint yourself as the victim in this situation and then continue try oh my god, I can't even. She's
so
trying.
sorry.
You're gonna continue playing it, or
Heartless. I'm
He's still gonna try.
so
She's
sorry.
still the victim. She's still the victim.
I'm so sorry to my students
She's so sorry, but she's still for sale.
because I cared about you guys so much.
Yeah.
I didn't get to say goodbye, and I'll never get to talk to you again.
Oh. But you can still smell my fucking Bartholin's glands on your desk.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, I've been trying to get back to people as quickly as I can. Thank you.
Did a way better job this time.
Chloe Carter.
She did a way better job this time at trying not to read from a script and coming off as robotic. But too little too late, and like, you guys are the ones who put me in this position where I had to do it. And whatever responsibility I take for the bad decisions I made, you need to forgive me for those immediately, and I should pay no consequences. I should suffer no consequences for those decisions because I'm willing to kind of admit them now. You're heartless. If you don't
I'm
consume my pornography, you're
so
heartless.
sorry.
Pay me
I'm so sorry
to
to my
consume my
students
pornography or else.
because I cared about you guys so much. I didn't get to say goodbye, and I'll never get to talk to you again.
Cared so much, but you just couldn't be respectful of the space that you share with them.
Or the role that you played.
I'm so sorry.
The fucking role that she played. That's an important role. Like, to be that person. To be that person that guides young people into adulthood.
Now,
You're trusted. People are trusting you. That's an important, like, it's not only a vote of confidence. It's not only, like, it's
now instead of being the teacher that introduced me to science and got me interested in physics and all that shit, you're going to be the teacher that squirted across 4 rows of desks.
that got me interested in fucking face shot.
That made all the girls in the class realize that science was full of shit and the best thing they could do is spread their legs online for money.
pull their butt cheeks apart.
You told them, no, girls, you know what? It's not worth it to go teaching. Don't go to university. Don't get a teaching degree. Don't fucking train the next generation of human beings. No, what you need to go do is if you want to get money and be fucking famous and be well known, you got to fucking spread your fucking ass cheeks and get railed by 6 dudes.
No, it's not even
for
like,
fucking super chats.
It's not even that it hasn't even been packaged in a way that's that like, oh well, you have to do this. It's like
no, but that's the messaging, right? That's the messaging that she's unintendedly sending. She's like, oh, I can't do it as a teacher. Teaching doesn't pay the bills. Oh, I had to spread my legs online. Like, dude, yeah, that's the point. That's the point. Like, you didn't have to. Like,
if you're not willing to consume it, then it's your fault because you're part of the problem. Because I have to do this to survive, and so if you're not willing to consume or pay for this content, then there are people that will, and the people that are not willing to pay for it are the problem. And so that's it. I mean, fuck, man.
I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry at all.
Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, I've been trying to get back to people as quickly as I can. Thank you.
Are you ready to show the audience what came of this?
What do you mean, what came of
immediately after this?
Oh, immediately after posting this video? Well, we can't show it because we're posting this on YouTube. Like I said, maybe we'll post a video to Pornhub later or something so we can fucking share it with our Discord.
What we can do is blur it out. But it's going to be obvious enough for everyone to figure out exactly what the fuck is going on.
All right, now I have to learn how to blur shit out. And then I have to learn how to blur stuff out now, I guess.
That's pretty easy. I mean, fuck.
What was her name again?
It's fucking Slutty McTeacherson.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Let me just get the other window open here.
Chloe Carter.
Slutty McTeacherson? Okay. All right, so we're going to be bleeping stuff, and if necessary...
She's literally pulling your ass cheeks apart, and she's here fucking trying to cry crocodile tears. Fucking trying to get people to, trying to convince people that she's fucking remorseful of what she's done, and she's laughing all the way to the fucking bank. She doesn't care about the position that she lost. She doesn't care about the students that she was supposed to be an idol for, that she was supposed to teach higher education, higher responsibilities, higher morality. That's the most fucking important thing. She doesn't care about that role at all. What she cares about is the fucking dollar bills, y'all, that are coming in from images that she's spreading. She's the purveyor of images.
Nope, not gonna be able to show that one.
Butthole as she pulls her fucking ass cheeks apart because she's a filthy fucking slut.
Yeah, no, we can't show any of these fucking pictures. Holy shit.
We can blur them all out, but as long as there's enough of a as long as you can see some of the blur. She's okay. Let me say this as well, because I've already said it, but let me just say this: she's fucking ugly. She's not attractive. There's zero. I could be a fucking horny 12-year-old who's never seen an attractive woman, in real life. And the only attractive women that I've seen are oh, hey, Katy Perry and whatever, on pictures of women online. This is not an attractive woman, to see in real life. This is not anything exceptional. This is not anything to beat off over, right? If you see her pulling her ass cheeks apart, okay, sure, that might impact you in some way. That might be something that's going to leave an impression on your young 12-year-old mind. Look at this! Okay, well, the last picture that you sent, I'm looking at it. Her nipples are poking out. She looks fucking haggard, bro. She looks fucking haggard. She is disgusting. There's nothing redeeming about this. Like, I would not, like, this is a fucking
There's
3
just
a.m.
dozens of thirsty dudes in the comments. Just fucking, just an endless fucking supply of thirsty dudes liking and fucking commenting on this shit.
Okay, if the bar for you is that there are dudes willing to express their thirst over you, if that's the bar, then she's made it. And then everybody else in the whole world has made it.
Yeah, I can't.
Every single fucking person, you have made it, because nobody is under that bar. There is not one person that some pathetic, horny dude, whether he's oh fuck, I broke my cigar. Whether he's heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, every single person, none excluded. Every single person meets the bar that she set right here. There is a horny fucking dude that is willing to express his thirst for your sex.
Wow, so that's not okay. So there's videos of her doing other shit in public places as well. I'm sending you one right now. This is not her only, like, she goes to Walmart and fucking they do upskirt shit, like.
Oh, well, I mean, like, fucking color me surprised, right? Like, color me fucking surprised. But this is the person who's trying to convince everyone that she's remorseful.
This is a teacher.
Like, this is obviously not remorse. I mean, this is obviously fake, and that's been the whole fucking purpose of our video thus far. But, I mean, look at this fucking disgusting, filthy... Ugh. Again, if the bar for you is, somebody online is willing to express their thirst for your pics, I mean, like, okay, who doesn't qualify? Who doesn't qualify for that? She's being enabled, like, she's allowed to spread these images of herself online. Why would somebody else not be able to spread these images of her?
All right. Well, anyway, everyone.
These platforms have not prohibited her from sharing the images or the nature of those images from these platforms. Like, they're being included. So why can't we include them also?
All right.
Share and point your fingers and fucking cast shame.
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. I am Grundy, and with me, as always, is Gargamel. Gargamel, what do you want everyone to watch out for this week as they're watching down the street? Something might be ready.
Try to look out for your fucking dignity. Because you know, like, that just seems to be really precariously positioned in the society that we live in today. Try to hold on to that. That's one thing that you might want to keep a good close eye on.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.